I'm sorry. I'm gonna be so cringe. I'm gonna be so cringe. I'm gonna be so cringe today. Oh, I'm so excited. Hello.
Hello, 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 hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello.
So, Elio, I want to bring up a concept that maybe we didn't think of. What if it's
Hello?
going to be dot hack?
Hello.
Hello. But what if
Hello.
it's going to be dot hack, but it's actually an MMO, like fully, that you can play with
What
people?
was that? What did you say?
If it was an MMO that, like, fully, like a full MMO.
I would be down for that. Like if they did the world as an MMO, because I've always wanted to play, Fragment, like we've been talking about during a Fragment stream at some point, and that would be really cool to do like a modern the world.
Yeah.
My Fugi is not working, so y'all are just gonna be voices in my head.
That's fine.
That always happens. It's fine.
Okay. Chat. Can y'all say something random? Random? Can y'all hear? Wait, I think that's my mic. That's not you guys.
Doom.
Is it this?
No, wait, Obsidian's got it right. Wallop, Malice, Evangelion, that's just an extra, that's just a keyword.
That's true. That's true.
Hello.
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 What?
Oh, let me see. I need to add the roll.
Okay, I like how in descending order there's, like, the bunny goes further down right. It's like a perfect triangle, almost.
Amazing.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Wait, shit.
Lettuce. No. You don't want to have lettuce. BT's gonna get pissed.
Yeah.
BT's gonna get pissed. She don't like lettuce. You can't make that be a thing. Peak cinema. Okay, so let me get the capture for the stream going. So it's right there when it starts. We got 11 minutes, so we can go over some stuff before it starts. Things that I want to see, obviously, dot hack. Things I don't want to see.
Of course.
No fucking SAO. I'm gonna be so pissed. Please, no SAO. Please, no anime game. No anime game.
God, please.
No shonen anime slop. Please. Please. 11 minutes for the CC2 stream. I'm so excited. I'm so
11
excited.
minutes.
Okay, so I have some things that if it's not dot hack, I'll be okay with. Like if it's a new CyberConnect 2 like IP, like that's not tied to anything else, or if it's like another Fuga game or whatever, like let the gays have their Fuga. It's fine. But I just really want dot hack so badly, and I have some stuff that if it is dot hack, I'll be upset. Thank you so much for the 2 biddies, Bonsai Man. I'm very excited. There are some stuff that if it's dot hack, I will be upset. Like if they do a last recode port announcement, I will be pissed. And if they do, I had another thing in my head. I was thinking about it. Oh yeah, gacha game. If they do a gacha game, I'm gonna be pissed.
Hello.
But like if it's an MMO, I would be happy. If it's IMOQ, I would be over the moon. If it's Link, I will also be happy. Link takes up this weird place in my brain because I think about like what deserves to get like a modern thing nowadays for the dot hack series. And I am like, I want IMOQ to get a remake because of last recode, so that people can play both with like actual, knowledge because it's so hard to get into IMOQ nowadays unless you like emulate it. Because the dot hack series is so niche, so rare, so expensive online that I want IMOQ to be more accessible to people. And I also want them to fix a lot of like issues, like make it a bit more modern, like introduce some of the stuff that GU did. I made a whole video about that on my channel. Go look it up. I'm probably not going to go into all of the points that I brought up in that video, but yeah, I made a whole video about what I want from like a remake. I would rather a remake than a port. But I also think about Link, because we never actually got Link officially in English. We did eventually get a fan translation, but the only official Link content that we got here in America was the manga, which, you know, it was fine, but it wasn't the game. And in some degrees, I might be a little upset if it's Link instead of IMOQ, because again, I think more people should have access to IMOQ, but another part in me would be happy because I could actually like officially own like an English edition of Link, and that also means more people can play Link and enjoy Link. Another thing I probably wouldn't be too happy about, like it's like kind of middle of the road for me. I would be like, oh, that's kind of cool, but also it would be Versus. If they brought back Versus or they did a new Versus. I think Versus kind of sucks as a fighting game. It was not made commercially. It was made as just kind of an extra for the movie. And I don't think that should be what gets like spotlight for something like this, especially after like fucking 10 years or whatever. Like it just feels kind of anticlimactic if it is Versus, unless they just like blow it out of the park with like a new Versus game or whatever. But even then I'd still kind of be a little upset. A spiritual successor dot hack that like continues on, like a modern day dot hack, like a brand new dot hack, I would be like super over the wall with. But there are some worries that I have with that. What about a dot hack fighting game? That's Versus. Versus is a fighting game. So, yeah. That's kind of for me. Like, a part of me will be a little happy, a part of me will be really upset. So, yeah, it's definitely more of a tech demo and more of like a, oh yeah, you're a fan of the dot hack franchise, here, have a little something something. But, like, it's not very fun to play. It's not very technologically, like, you know, it's just kind of whatever. It's just kind of, you know, filler. It's just kind of sugar. It wasn't really made with much, like, ideas put into it. Like, not ideas, but, like, they were just kind of making it as a bonus. It wasn't, like, a focus or anything for a bit. Like, it's got some interesting stuff with, like, Tokyo and stuff that can be talked about. But, again, we never got Link, so if they did do Versus also, because, like, Tokyo is in that, it's just kind of like, you know, like, no one in the English fandom knows a whole lot about Link, so, like, if they get, like, a game with Tokyo as the main character, they're gonna be like, who is this?
Who is this fucking guy?
This is an ugly game. I'm
Yeah.
looking at it right now.
Yeah, it is very ugly.
Let me see.
I've seen a little bit of it. It's not a very flattering game.
Yeah, it's not a good look. Like, it's fun if, as, like, you play it for, like, 5 minutes, basically. That's kind of game it is. You play it for 5 minutes, and you're like, oh, this is cool, all these characters that you can play as. But then you actually play it for a bit, and then you're like, this isn't the best. But yeah, modern day dot hack, I would really like that, but I also have some worries. For one, there is, again, the whole, we never got Link. A lot of people didn't keep up with the series outside of GU. And I worry where on the timeline they will place it. Because we did get the gacha games, and the gacha games are canon, supposedly. Like, I worry if they are gonna make, like, stuff like that canon. But I am also like, what is the point if it isn't canon? It's kind of one of those quandaries. and I kind of don't like how far ahead the later .hack media goes, because in a perfect world, I would want a sequel .hack that is set, like, nowadays, right? Like, .hack Link was, like, 2020 timeline-wise, or was it 2024? I forget. I think it was 2024. So we could have one that's set, like very modern day and just be a couple years after Link, and that would be ideal for a new game. But I do worry because we had a whole generation of shit that was released after Link. Like, we had Quantum, we had the movie, we had Bullet, we had all of this stuff that came after Link, and there is some interesting stuff that came out as a result of that, like the whole real digitalization, the mama stuff. There's a lot of really interesting things that I would kind of like to see, like, introduced a bit more and explored a bit more. But another part of me is kind of like, I kind of want them to throw all of the Mobage shit out of the door. Like, I don't care about Twilight Dragon, I don't care about that shit, but also in a way it feels a little sad to just kind of throw that stuff away, because I'm sure there are people out there that really like those games and had an attachment to those characters. It's kind of like that's kind of like how I am with Legend of the Twilight. Like, I really like Legend of the Twilight, and that's why I'm really averse to the anime, because I really like the manga a lot, and I really like Z.E.R.O, and the anime kind of invalidated Z.E.R.O's existence. Like, Z.E.R.O just doesn't exist in the anime. And that was one of my complaints with Link, was they tried to make everything canon. Like, they made both versions of Legend of the Twilight exist at once in the game, and it just, I worry. I worry about a modern day .hack if they do that. I want it to be both soon and like very close to Link's timeline, but also a bit in the future so that they don't have to deal with that shit. But like, a part of me, I want to see like an older Kite. I want to see an older Haseo. I want to see all of these characters that have been in the entire series. I want that. I don't want it to just be like a whole new like cast of characters with no connection to like the whole series, because then it's kind of like, you know, like, what's the point? Like, I don't know. Like, there is a point, but it's like, I'm so attached to these characters that if they did that, I would be a wee bit sad, because that's kind of part of why I really didn't like the direction that .hack went in, because they kind of did do that, which I didn't like. Link feels bad to play emulated too, because it has weird janky PSP mechanics, like forcing you to tilt your screen vertical because of the form factor of the PSP niche gimmicks. Yeah, like, I wouldn't mind, like, there's so much I wouldn't mind with .hack, but I also have so many fears with everything, and I'm just like, I just want .hack to come back. I want my friends back. I want my internet friends back. I want to see Kai.
All my friends exist on the computer.
Yeah.
Also, someone in the chat like a while ago, I didn't want to interrupt your yapping. Someone said, data drain this chat, data drain it.
You're saying a lot of things I don't understand, but I like your funny words, Bunny Man. Reading the basic plot of .hack. It looks neat. Yeah, you like Mega Man Battle Network, and I was into both when I was a kid. I think you will really like .hack. It's so good. It's so good. Like, .hack is to me what Mega Man is to you. Like, you probably could tell by how I'm talking about it. I'm so...
Right, here we go.
Breathe, Elliot, breathe.
Yeah.
Breathe between your words.
It did start.
Okay, wait, what? Oh, okay. It's starting. Oh my god, it's starting. Oh my god.
Time is now. Before
yes,
you lie two paths.
The path of announcing .hack and the path of me killing CC2 or Namco Bandai employees.
There was someone in the chat saying like, okay, what we want is JJK or Naruto Boruto games. Like the fuck we do.
No. No.
Who?
No. I will murder. I will murder.
Who is this we you speak of, Chad?
That ain't me. That ain't me, little bro. I want dot hack. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please, please.
I think I'm ahead of you guys.
Ooh. It's modern day.
They were scrolling Twitter.
The internet.
Technology?
Blocked.
Twitter?
The world!
Wait, your head. Hold on.
I'm ahead. I come from the future. It is dot hack.
Good morning.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god! It's Kai!
Breathe,
Oh, he's
breathe.
so cute! Oh my god! It's Kai! Black Rose, but why are they fighting? What's going on? Kai!
I don't know if it's exactly them. I think it's a. I just think it's a different.
Oh my god! Aura's so cool! Evil Aura, yeah, is this the Aura from Link? Oh my god, whoa! Is this like what happened when she goes evil in Link? Oh my god, she's so cool! I love Aura so. Oh my god, Kite! She's so cool! Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy shit!
Dot hack zeros, everyone. Fantastic.
Oh my god! Oh my god! What the?
Yeah.
Imagine, is that all they show? It's just like, ah, cool. And over there.
Oh my
Yep.
god!
Yep, that's it. They did.
That's more than enough for me.
That is so funny.
That is more than enough for me.
Oh, that was
I like
amazing.
that the chat was like JJK fans cry.
It's Kite. And Kite looks a lot.
annoying.
Kite looks a lot more edgy in this. I think they're using his characterization from the web novel a bit with this. And it looks like, I wonder if real digitization is involved in this, because it looked like some parts. This might be Malk Anu. That's a dungeon. That's a field. Yeah, these are dungeons. That's Skaith. Oh my god. Yeah, Kite looks so cool.
I mean, we don't have all the information. This could just be like another thing where it's like a design of Kite.
He only has the marking on one of his cheeks. What was that when he grabs Aura's hand? I wonder if Kubia is gonna come into this. He looks a bit older too, like especially that shot.
It's definitely been a little bit.
Yeah.
Also, key detail is that he doesn't grab her hand, she grabs his.
Yeah. Yeah, he looks a bit older here. I don't know if that's just maybe like the style. Also, he looks a lot like he's got more modern clothing. Like it's not fantasy MMO.
This is definitely another, like a different version of the world.
Yeah. So it's like alternate reality maybe of IMOQ. I don't know. Let me see. Character design, say to the okay, so they didn't get Yoshiyuki Sadamatsu.
That's a shame, but
Yeah.
I don't hate this art style.
Yeah, I like it.
If it's,
It looks really good.
imagine if it's like a retelling.
That was
of
Black
it.
Rose, yes. That was Black Rose who was fighting. Yeah, so we've seen Kite, Aura, Black Rose, and Balma. We haven't seen Orca. I wonder if they're gonna continue with the Orca falling into a coma stuff.
Well, that's what I was saying. Is that it's probably like a reimagining of IMOQ instead of like a direct sequel or anything.
This world is at dusk. It matches us so well. I'm really curious about like aura. Is that a new epitaph? Yeah, cause it's got German at the bottom and like dusk. Dusk is when things get dark in the Dot Hack series. Because it's always darkest before the dawn. So it makes me think that this is gonna be like a more darker version of IMOQ maybe, especially because Aura looks evil in this. Like it looks like she forcibly like put data drain or whatever on this. Like this too. Like she's reaching for Kite right here. If honestly, like Aura and Kite has always been my OTP. I never liked Black Rose Kite very much.
I wonder why.
Yeah, but I loved Aura and Kite. So, like, also I really liked the web novel version of Kite. I'm gonna keep playing this, by the way. Sorry, I want to keep watching this over and over and over again. I really liked the web novel version of Kite. Like, it added a lot of characterization to him, but it still felt believable in the way that IMOQ was as like a series. Maybe, yeah, that's one thing I was thinking too. Aura is possessed by Morgana. We have had evil Aura before, mostly in Link. There was the Aura that kind of became like overridden, like with all the Ida and stuff. So that could be what's happening. Especially if maybe, I don't know where this falls, like timeline-wise. I don't know if this is a retelling or if this is like a Link situation. Cause like Kite looks older, but I don't know if that's just stylistically or if that's because, you know, this is in the future. The maps look like IMOQ from what we've seen. Like him running through the dungeon, that looks like classic IMOQ dungeon. But like, Link also had that. Yeah, but I want to see if I can read some of those messages.
Well, I mean, also, does it look like did Black Rose and Balmung ever like fight?
They didn't have like a full-blown fight, but Black Rose and Balmung did not get along. Like day one, like Black Rose, she always had an irritation with him. Sondarute, I can't read this.
I want to get a good look at Black Rose's design.
Yeah, let me.
Balmung's design, I'm not
I
sure.
think
how much
Orca
I
is still
vibe
in a
with it,
coma. I think Orca still is in a coma in this because I think this is probably Yasuhiko at the start here. This is maybe, I don't know if this is the message. I can't read. I can't read Japanese very well, like with the kanji. I wonder if this is maybe someone talking about like the coma victims and this is quite blocking this person for talking shit about coma victims maybe. Did it get announced? It did! It did!
We have made it. We're like, Elio has never stopped winning once.
I'm so happy! I'm so happy! It's definitely more in the future looking at the hospital table and there's like delivery drones and stuff flying around. Yeah. Yeah, this is...
with Kite's design having like headphones and like the hoodie style instead of the
yeah.
like, fantasy style.
I wonder if they're doing like real digitization because Tokyo also had like a modern day fashion, but he became a bit more fantastical when he got put into the world. I'm not sure. This might just be, you know, this is modern gaming. So they're probably going with more modern clothes for an MMO.
Yeah,
like,
I was gonna say that sounds more likely, actually.
Yeah, because characters do dress up like this in FF14 and stuff, and like a lot of the modern day isekais like have characters kind of dress up like this. Never kill yourself. Your favorite series could one day come back. We're so fucking back. I wonder what's up with
Apparently
him.
the character designer was one of the character designers for GU.
Oh, okay. I wonder what's up with the sword being lost. I wonder if this is the start. Like,
it could be. It doesn't look like it got lost. It looks like he, like, I guess, put it in his inventory because he dropped it and it went left it.
oh yeah, it does look like that.
Yeah.
You're right. I wonder if
Give
this
it
is the
closer
start
light.
because it's got the Skaith cross. I wonder. Yeah, I think they might be going with like the AI is like evil now, kind of plot line with Aura, which will be interesting. I was thinking that would probably be something that would be a bit more prevalent if they did like a modern day dot hack, because AI is such a talking point nowadays. Like it feels very on brand to be talking about that.
Kasoka just put something in the chat, and one of the errors is a problem has been detected and system has been shut down to prevent damage to your computer. The problem seems to be caused by the following file, twilight.exe.
Oh, okay. I think that's probably the. When does that pop up? Was that when Aura grabs his hand?
No, this was. I think this is during like all the error messages, like at the beginning.
Oh wait, no, it's right here.
Oh, was it? Okay.
You have a new message. Mada dare kaga. I wish I could read this. Page
Time
fault
to
in
learn
non.
Japanese, just so you can read the trailer.
People have done more for less, Smelgy. People have done more for less.
Yeah. Go to -46.
See.
Oh no, I see it. Like right above there. It's right above there. It's there.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
You have a new message. This is from CyberConnect. So I assume this is the start when Orca gets data drained, because it had Skate's wand. And I wonder if maybe Aura now, like, is the reason he's in a coma? Yeah, it's having a lot of pop-ups saying Twilight.
What if
Oh shit,
Skaith,
I'll be right back.
I'm gonna say, what if Skaith went the base route and said, okay, being an evil like stick monster isn't the way to go. To get what I want, I must become a waifu. And so took on the appearance of Aura. Imagine. I think it could work. I think we have something here.
So how's that? See.
I have not much more to add to the conversation about dot hack because I know very little. Everything I know has come from a bunny rapidly jumping around, excitedly telling me about it.
See you over there, you're so
Okay, I'm back.
Excellent. Hello.
Not me running Google Translate over the messages at the start. A lot of it is like, it's kind of hard to, because it's Google Translate, but like,
Yo, Aura kinda bad though.
Indeed.
I do wonder, because the messages went away when she grabbed his hand while he was having an error message. So maybe she met him. Maybe she met him like after Skate tried to date it. I don't know.
It would make sense because it looks like the area around him is getting data drained as well. So
Yeah.
it saves them.
And then that's
Also-
when he gets
also-
this.
Yeah, also him trying to data drain Black Rose and Balmum.
Oh,
I
is
assume
that?
there's more to it. Well, I assume because like he's on top of the hill looking down at them, and then he goes for data drain.
Is it the same? Yes, it is. Okay, yeah. That's interesting. Like, why would he data? It looks almost like something's taking him over, like making him data drain them. Like when Haseo has that moment when the avatar, like, has a mind of its own, and he, like, attacks, like, Bordeaux and stuff. Yeah, maybe that's, like...
But this time it's Aura. Oh, so Aura's possessing him, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
Also, oh, you did.
Wait,
you left
hang
before,
on.
What? Say your stuff, Moggy.
It feels good to visit you in the hospital.
Oh, that's what it says. Yep, it's definitely
I'm looking at-
Yasuhiko.
Fuck.
Yeah, I
This
think
translations.
Kaida's
One part's
gonna...
definitely talking about a hospital. In the bit where it's saying you have a new message and the text's red and stuff.
There's not Twitter posts in the beginning of the trailer, all emo posts, people saying there's no point to live and they're hopeless. Ooh.
They are all emo posts.
Ooh.
And people talking about escapism.
That would make sense.
Kite's in his Neku era. I'm down for it though, cause I liked.
I'm on the vibe. Oh god, sorry.
Yeah, I liked the web novel version of Kite a lot because he's still a very kind person, but he has a lot of self-hatred for himself, and like he kind of puts Yasuhiko up on a pedestal and tries to emulate him, and looks down on himself. And I can probably see that happening a lot in this. Yes, new .hack game. Yeah, I think, I'm not sure what it is.
I would say it's either like, I would say it's like a reboot or like a, I think
Yeah.
a reboot makes more
Yeah,
sense. Really.
I'd say yeah, it seems the most like a reboot.
And it would make the most sense, given how long it's been since we had a .hack game.
I'm so happy.
I'm sure someone will do a breakdown of all the translated text eventually.
Yeah.
Oh, very much so.
Yeah, so these are all emo posts. Yeah, see something like "Gambatte mo," like I try my best and yet. So Kite hates Doomers, confirmed. It's interesting also because in For Coma, Kite kind of hates Haseyo's ass.
Kind of?
I hope I want to see a bit more openly, like, negative Kite. Not quite in the same level that Haseo has, because, like, in the novel, I liked that he kind of had, like, this duplicitous, like, self-loathing of himself, while, like, trying to look good to people, but still kind of being a bit of an asshole. Let me see, what is this?
Now imagine, if we're following this, if it's a reboot, like a reimagining or whatever.
Okay. Hold on. The rebirth of .hack. The .hack series has always been developed by CyberConnect 2 and published by Bandai Namco Entertainment. But for .hack 0, Bandai Namco Entertainment has given CC2 permission to manage the entirety of the project from planning and development to release. It will be a title that is fully self-published by CyberConnect 2. World-renowned violinist Taro Hakase has penned the music, kickstarting the project to the dexterous tune of his violin. .hack 0 will be a novel RPG experience that blends the series' trademark duality of fantasy game world and reality real world with modern expectations, infused with 100% pure CyberConnect 2 spirit. The game will be enjoyable for both veteran fans and new players alike. Ooh! Action RPG. Ooh. Oh my god.
My god, Tales of .hack.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. CyberConnect's been trying so hard over all these years to work on .hack, and Namco Bandai wouldn't give them the chance for that.
And to think, someone finally bought them that stapler on Amazon, and that
Someone finally got them their tea.
Final.
That's all they needed.
That's all they needed.
They were begging for help, and we were too lazy. We were too blind to see it.
What what was his last name? Yeah. It was in the credits. I know his first name is Hiroshi because it's Piroshi. Yoshi Matsuyama. I want to see if Hiroshi Matsuyama has said anything. He has like a Twitter, doesn't he? Has Piroshi said anything? This completely new work, .hack, was made possible with special permission from Bandai Namco Entertainment. CyberConnect 2 will handle the planning, development, and sales. For now, just gratitude. Look forward to it. The setting is 10 years after the present. Okay, so it's not the same year as IMOQ. It is, so it's 2036? Is that what it means?
Oh shit.
Well, I don't know when the original one came out, or is this after? Is this after?
These designs.
Last Recode.
This is designs. Interesting. There's a few designs here. These are probably CyberConnect 2 employees, I'm guessing. Oh my god. No, go back.
Oh, I like that Belmont.
He got the Valorant knife.
Why does it kind of look like Sora? Hold on.
You kind of do.
Yeah, Balmung looks great.
He has
Balmung still got that fantasy vibe. Yeah, I think they're going for like a Final Fantasy like 15 or 14 vibe. Cause like you can still dress up fantastical, and obviously Balmung would definitely be the type of character to do that, because he is very much a LARPer.
He looks more like fucking Griffith.
Balmung is so nice. What's the best way to get started with the .hack series? It's a bit complicated right now to give like a definitive answer for that, because a lot of like previous .hack media is really hard to get a hold of. My recommended, if you're okay watching an anime, .hack Sign is a really good introduction to it. And if you're able to get it on emulator, IMOQ. GU is the most accessible, and a lot of people have gotten into it through GU. So if you're unsure, if you're not going to like it, like GU is a good place to start, but there's a lot of stuff that you'll miss. But it still is like technically standalone. There's just a lot of characters from it that were also in IMOQ, but a lot of it is like very, very minute. Like only really the fans will really care that much about it. But yeah, it's hard to give a definitive, but like either a .hack Sign, IMOQ, or GU. Personally, when I try and get people into .hack, I tell them to watch Sign first and then play IMOQ. And if they're open to like the other side media, like the novels and manga and stuff, then I also want that. But like when I'm trying to get someone into it, I go with Sign, IMOQ, or GU. But yeah, it's a very unique series in that there's so much stuff with it. Oh, we got some Balmung expression. What is his face? Damn, okay.
Oh, I like top right.
Yeah.
My goat, for real.
Doesn't seem to be like a design yet for Black Rose in this set.
Yeah, no,
from
I was
what it
very
looks
curious
like.
to see Black Rose,
Is
because
that not
you
Black
don't get a
Rose?
good look
Who
at
is
her.
this?
Oh,
Hold
yeah.
on.
Oh, I see what you mean.
What
Can
if
I
that's
read
what Kite looks like in
anything
the real
from
world?
this? God.
That's just
Like a 50-year-old man.
So
That would
you
be
said this
funny.
was
Oh, we
like
got
10
more
years
expressions
later, right?
here. We got more expressions here. Yeah, I
There's
think.
the Elio bait there with him smiling.
Yeah, it looks like it looks like it's still gonna keep like. Okay, my theory is he's a lot more negative. He's a lot more like He's more Neku. He's more Neku pilled in this, it looks like, from the expressions. But I think he's still got that masking quality that the novel does. Kite masks a lot in the web novel. Like, he tries to emulate Yasuhiko in the web novel. And that's like a way to explain that why he is the way that he is in the games. Like, he's very friendly in IMOQ. And the novels go into that is because he's emulating Yasuhiko. He doesn't think that he is a hero. Because, like, Orca was the one that was supposed to get the bracelet at the start of the game, not Kite. Kite was just some newbie. He got it just by accident in IMOQ.
Can you pass that interview in the chat?
Oh?
Yeah, I was
Link
looking
it.
for it the whole time.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
this.
I got the link.
The dot hack.
Thanks.
Sorry, I was looking at all the images.
Also, Ellie, so if it's 10 years later, there's a non-zero chance that we get Haseo as well.
Yeah, that would be cool. Kite and Haseo interacting outside of like stuff like Link or Fokoma would be interesting. And it makes me wonder if Haseo is in it, like what the like relation would be. Like, would Kite be the evil one? Would Haseo be the evil one? Like, it could also have like the whole like thing also because a lot of people nowadays, like modern day, only play GU. So like there are probably going to be a lot of people that see Kite's design and think of Azure Kite. And I think that's another like good design point, like having him be a bit more moody in this. Because some people are probably going to come into this like being a bit suspicious of Kite because of Azure Kite. I'm placing my bets that they're going to pull a nobody is connected online anymore story, and it's all just despair, kind of like the opposite of the original series. I want to hope that that's not the case. Like, I think it could have some edge, but I still want it to have that whole, like, we can't be connected in the real world. We can only find, like, people that accept us online. Like, that feels kind of how .hack has been. And I still do like that message. And especially with the modern sensibilities thing they're saying here, I wonder if we're gonna get, like, LGBT characters. And we're probably still gonna have, like, people that are disabled. That's always been, like, a thing in .hack. There's always been, like, characters that are, like, disabled or characters that are struggling with mental illness and stuff. I think that's gonna be probably a bit more prominent, especially with the modern sensibilities thing they said. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna revisit Kubia in this. Like, XXXX Kubia. That would be interesting. I've always wondered what they could do with Kubia. Especially now that Aura seems evil. Or, like, bad, or I don't know.
Well, she is bad, but
yeah.
in a different sense.
Because Kubia is Kite's, like, shadow, essentially. Like, Kubia grows from Kite, and they kind of had that be a feature in XXXX, and I really like that with Kubia. It would be interesting if they went into that here. I'm reading through the release trailer video. I don't know enough about .hack to understand all the context. Yeah, a lot of it is just, it feels like a lot of the trailer is maybe the start of the game. Like,
Like
Yasuhiko is in a coma. Post getting data drained by Skaith. Like, we know Skaith is definitely in this because of the Skaith's wand. Imagine Kingdom Hearts, but on the internet. Thank you for the headbats. In terms of story convolution, also, hold on. I wasn't paying too much attention to it. Give me 1 second. I was too caught up in Mono. Okay, so that's probably just Mono. Let me see his design. Is there like a thing that shows off that a bit more? But yeah, this is so cool. I really like Kite's design. I'm a fanboy all over again. I love Kite so much. But yeah, what is this character here? I want to imagine this is maybe like Leos or something. That's like my guess. That's my guess. But I'm not sure. Like the vibes of the image of the pair kind of gives me maybe CC2 employee vibes, but I'm not sure. It could also be detectives. You could be. It would be interesting if they did more IRL stuff with this, like almost kind of.
The interview does say they're focusing more on IRL stuff.
Interesting. Do you have like a translation for that?
I literally just pressed the Google Translate button.
Okay.
But one of the sections is talking about more having
Oh,
more
the new
focus
Salvador
on
Ihara.
real-world drama.
Maybe you might be right, Kusoki. That might be Salvador Ihara. Because Salvador Ihara is a detective. I wonder if maybe the other guy, maybe Junsha Bansoya or something. I don't know. I need to see the name.
What if it's Skasa?
Damn.
Just imagine.
Testosterone's done its job.
Okay. Let's read this. What does Z.E.R.O mean? What is the relationship to the previously released novel? Why was CyberConnect 2 releasing the game and I don't care about that.
Oh,
Uncle
just
Bandai
put the
can
link
eat my
in
nuts.
the Google Translate thing.
Oh,
And,
okay.
And you can it should translate the whole site.
Okay.
Rather than doing this.
I do appreciate that he was willing to go through the effort, but no.
How old was Balmung in the original game anyways? He was older than everyone. He was in his 20s, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Being able to announce a title that people all over the world have been waiting for. This is a project that has been in the making behind the scenes for a period of time stretching back to 10 years.
They've been trying so hard.
They've been trying so hard for this. Jesus Christ. Bandai Namco did one.
Guy looks like shit. What's his name? Eustace Winner.
Kinda, yeah.
He does.
Oh no, am I gonna be down bad?
Oh, probably.
When are you never down bad? Let's be honest here.
I like there's the picture of him in the car with the other guy, and he's like too tall, and he's kind of like scrunched up.
Yeah, let's not take what we're reading here because the translation might be off, but that is very interesting.
No, take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, that's very interesting if they have been working on this for like 10 years and not just they just got started with this. Yeah, Bandai Namco kept the IP hostage. They were like, Bandai Namco was like, Dot Hack makes no money. Work on shonen anime slop instead. And they were finally able to do like Fuga again recently, and that was all self-published. And I had a feeling that if we did get Dot Hack, it would also be self-published, but there was still, that whole issue with Bandai Namco. So I thought that they were maybe gonna go with like a modern day, like kind of Dot Hack, but not quite Dot Hack. Can't say it's Dot Hack for legal reasons, but I'm glad Namco Bandai actually let them do this. Yeah, I feel like they've been trying to fund this for a while. I feel like the CC2 store was made with that in mind. Trying to, drive up, interest maybe in Namco Bandai. Look at all these people. They're still buying all of this merch and stuff related to this dormant, IP. Yeah, CC2, it's been rough. It's been rough for CC2. What was it, last year? They made an Amazon, wish list page for people to donate to for their anniversary. And it had a lot of, basic stuff. It had a lot of stuff like tea and, printer stuff. And it kind of painted a very bad picture for how CC2 has been doing. So even if you haven't played Dot Hack, if you're here just watching this because, I don't know, you're here for me, please, if you are able to, please purchase the new Dot Hack game, and maybe buy the Fuga games too, if you're able to. Like, I care so much. I care so much about CC2, so much, and I'm so happy they were able to do this. Yeah, I'm kind of glad that it is a soft reboot, because there was a lot of issues around, like, where to start, what's canon, can we address this, can we address that, so I kind of really like that. I supported them by buying the Fuga trilogy. Good. Very good. Let me see. We'll be responsible for the new title from 0 to 100. Dot Hack from 20 years ago was the limit of what we could achieve at the time. We want to bring you the answer to what would happen if we applied all of that know-how we've cultivated over the 30 years to its full potential. What's the production structure for the Dot Hack series up until now? We had a producer from Bandai Namco in charge. We would first discuss with us and decide on the general direction. We would also make suggestions on what we wanted to do, but in the end, it's the other party who's providing the money, so the decision of what kind of work to make is up to the producer. I wanted to buy Solitaire Robo on the DS to add to my rare collection, but it's way too pricey in Scars. Yeah, that's the problem, too, with IMOQ. IMOQ costs so much money right now, like, especially Quarantine. Quarantine is really hard to get your hands on. Also, hi there, the Snaggle Fluster, welcome. Japan is so crazy holding this IP hostage for so long. Yeah, like, I'm glad Namco Bandai did this, but I'm still pissed off at Namco Bandai for all of those years.
Bring up the meme.
Yeah. Me and my homies hate Namco Bandai. Let me see. Kadokawa, we were the ones in charge of the production. What happened? Okay, so this is like someone at Bandai Namco. Maybe? No. This new title would no longer control what would happen if CyberConnect 2 created something based solely on our own ideas without any constraints. We want to show you. Okay, cool. So it's not made with like Bandai Namco like telling them what to do. This is like stuff they at CyberConnect 2 wanted to do. The real world story will be more intense. It's not the time to say much yet, but this time we're also placing emphasis on real drama, or the story of the so-called real world side. Yeah, I kind of fantasized a lot about what would happen with a modern day, like, Dot Hack game. Like, especially playing through, like, Mega Man Battle Network and stuff, like, the whole connecting in and connecting out, like, going between the virtual world and reality. This, like, makes me think it's something like that. And I wonder if it's gonna address the digitization stuff from Link. I know no one here other than me probably, or maybe Kusoge too, like, knows about, like, Link stuff, because, you know, it never got translated here. But that whole thing was about being able to transmit your body into the video game itself, and still, like, go in between. So I wonder if they're gonna go with that with this, from that line. Yeah, so they say games like this don't do well, but then make the most boring anime fighter games. Yeah.
I mean, you're so real for saying that.
CyberConnect 2 finally free from Namco Bandai's basement. They can finally drink their tea. Well, Pluto's Kiss. I feel like Pluto's Kiss will probably be a bit more darker, maybe, this time. Dot Hack story had much less real-world emphasis, especially compared to SAO. I'm excited to see their take on it. Yeah. Like, it would be really cool, like, I know some people are probably gonna, like, but, like, it having maybe, like, a Persona kind of way of, like, switching between, like, Day, like, investigating what happened, like, I'm trying to put my thoughts into it because my brain is, like, running at 1,000 miles right now. But, like, investigating what's happening with the coma victims, maybe. Like, trying to connect it to the game and stuff. Maybe meeting with some of your party members offline, and maybe they can have, like, an affection system like in the original, but like a bit more fleshed out because you can actually like meet them IRL. Especially with these designs, we're getting a lot of real world designs with this, with these two characters.
I wonder if like maybe in the real world you play as this dude.
That'd be
That would be interesting. Like this
interesting,
guy
yeah.
isn't Kite,
yeah.
but like you take like because these look like detectives.
Yeah, definitely. This guy especially looks like a
Like-
detective. Like this guy. I'm curious about this guy. Why is he looking so cunty? Okay.
Yeah, he's so cunty.
Yeah, Pluto's Kiss crashed the whole internet for years. And it's probably gonna go into stuff like related to like the pandemic and stuff, especially because the original games were called Infection, Mutation, Outbreak, Quarantine. So that might be stuff that they might like touch upon in like a fictional sense. Like it's probably gonna go into people that like feel so disconnected in the real world because of like everything online, like being unable to find connections and stuff. It'd be interesting if it did that, and then in this game it's like finding connections online but also like being able to have connections in the real world as well. Real human drama. I'm curious what that says. Yeah, characters who appear in the real world. What do you do when you're disconnected in the real world and online? Give me the story, CC2. Yeah, especially because a lot of the side content, like novels, went into like what Kite did in his day-to-day, like offline. And that's part of why I really liked Kite. Like it gave him a lot of fleshing out. Oh, I'll be back.
I'm gonna get a drink while he does that.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm back.
Welcome
I don't
back.
have my
How
headphones
do you
in,
want to
though.
go get a drink?
I do like that it's probably gonna, yeah, very violin heavy song.
Okay, I'm back.
I really like violin. Oh, welcome back.
Welcome back.
I feel like Dot Hack has always kind of had violin as like a focal. What is that noise? That's the alarm that goes off when my elderly uncle needs assistance. So that happens a lot. Twy! Twy! They announced Dot Hack.
He is winning. It is the most he has been winning.
I'm so happy. This is the happiest I've felt in a while, and like I have been depressed as fuck because of shit with my uncle. So like this makes me want to keep living. Like I felt so down. Like I was so depressed. Like I've been thinking like, damn, I want to die. I want to, but I can't. I gotta play this. I have to play this. I have to keep living. I sorry. Let me see. The Revenge Trilogy. So that's probably Do. They probably mean. Oh, you posted the main. Oh, honey. Yeah. So cool. And training. This guy is so cunty. He gives fail guy energies. I'm for
He
it.
does. I like him.
Yeah. The way this is literally you right now. I want to die. I have to live. Thing I like coming soon. So real. So real.
Oh, so it's
Oh,
sounding like
Leon!
what we heard was the battle theme.
Oh, nice.
In the
Leon!
trailer.
Leon's coming back. Leon is coming back. Let's fucking go. Okay. Leon did a lot of GU stuff. So if you liked the music in GU, and the music in GU is a banger, so like, why wouldn't you like the GU music? Leon! Yay, 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 yay! I'm glad. I'm glad they brought one of the people. Like, I was hoping like Yoko Taro, or not Yoko, yeah, Yoko Taro, Leon, one of them, like, yay, Leon! Taro Hakase. How to create the game. Wonder if it's got like varying battle like music, like wow. What does Z.E.R.O mean? Oh yes, that was another thing I was thinking of. Z.E.R.O. There was a novel that never got finished. In the Dot Hack series. I remember seeing the title and I was like, huh? For a second, but then I'm like, that never got finished. It's fine. Yeah. I might have to edit my comment on my Dot Hack LGBT video now to be like Z.E.R.O. The novel, not the new game. Because the Z.E.R.O novel is one of the things that, like, canonically is like, yeah, Tsukasa and Subaru are dating IRL. Yes, that's why they have the dots. We're restarting Dot Hack from scratch. Furthermore, the way, yeah, honestly, I'm not surprised that they're doing like stuff like Z.E.R.O. Like they did that with GU, and GU had a bunch of different meanings for it, like a guilty universe, geeks utopia, etc. So there's probably gonna be a bunch of things that can mean zero in this. I'm excited to see what that is. There were 100 title ideas, but none of them felt right. We had so many discussions about whether or not to use the old hexagonal logo, which was the symbol of the series, but since this is a new project, we decided to remove the hexagon and deliberately released it in black and white. That's probably also a good decision because I feel like the hexagon symbol recently has been kind of used in like crypto spaces and stuff, so. The main visual of the as yet nameless protagonist should also have a challenging expression, setting it apart from that's fucking Kite. Don't even pretend. That's Kite. It's either Kite or a Kite face, and it feels like it's Kite. Especially with the coma and everything at the start, that feels like that's Yasuhiko. This is Kite. Okay. Okay. Copium. The Dot Hack series originally contained several messages, one of which is liminality. Humans always exist in two worlds. This could be the public face and inner truth, or the dual nature of reality in games. Particularly when dealing with online themes, as symbolized by today's social media society, the information in front of us and the flesh and blood human being who is actually posting it are never the same. In order to visually express this ambiguous boundary in the most easily understandable way, I decided to go with the monochrome visuals in black and white. Yeah, so it looks like it's probably gonna be a whole lot about like combating like misinformation. Sounds like that's gonna be like a theme. That's probably also why the real world segments are probably a bit more profound in this. Like you can't really just rely on what you read on a BBS or online anymore, so you actually have to get out and actually talk to people and read books and shit. Genre is an RPG. It's a game that incorporates a complex mix of action adventure elements. It's probably gonna be like GU or something, I don't know. Dawn of the online world in the past, but now networks including social media have become a complete part of everyday life. Our sense of distance from the internet has also changed dramatically. I believe that today's online world is teeming with more malice and eeriness than ever before. The game begins as a digital suspense that depicts an uneasy atmosphere reminiscent of the original Dot Hack. As the story progresses, the exit is Dot Hack GU. Okay, I'm curious about that, but this is probably like some translation wonkiness. Will the nature
Yeah.
of the hostile forces the protagonists face this time be different from previous games? Story is structured in a way that allows you to feel the grammar of boys' manga and overwhelming passion that CyberConnect 2 has established with your name. Probably their name, maybe? I don't know. There are bad companies that appear as well. However, what's important is what exactly is happening in today's internet society. The face of the companies that are on the front stage and the intentions of the people lurking behind the scenes. Both sides are always present in modern networks. You can imagine the world 10 years from now, not too far from the present day we live in. Very relevant nowadays with how there's a lot of stories of people faking being high functional adults versus how very obviously depressed they are when they get home nowadays. Or stories about how people give off a kind persona IRL and that actually really mean-spirited online. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, Kite is a perfect representation of that, especially going with the novelization approach, like how he is in the novel. Like, he gives off that duplicitous kind of persona with him. Haseo is very openly terrible. Like, Haseo wears what he's thinking on his sleeve. Kite hides what he's feeling inside. And he can be very mean in the web novel. Like, he like snaps at his like sister, and he gets like very pissed off at his dad, and he says a lot of things. He says a lot of mean things in the novel that like it's very interesting because it's backhanded. It's like in a way that like he can't really get called out on it. Like if Aseo says something mean, like people are like, you are mean. But if Kite says something, it's like, this guy is so nice. Like I must have heard something wrong. And that's kind of what I like about Kite. Like if they're going with that approach, that's gonna make me like Kite even more. Like I feel like over the years I have grown with Kite. Like my changes as a person has evolved. It's a really interesting like point of time to be in because I was a kid. I was 9 years old when I played IMOQ. And like Kite was just like a nice guy in that game. And then as I got older, you know, GU came out. There was Azure Kite, and that was when I was getting more edgy. And like then like high school, like for Coma and stuff, like Kite started coming off as like this very like rude person, but not like Haseo. It was very two-faced. And I'm glad that it seems like they're going with that because I like that direction. Like a person that very much hates himself and looks down on himself, but like wears a mask to like look good, emulate a person that he puts up on a pedestal because he thinks he is unworthy of doing it and that person is no longer around. So he has to like pretend to be that person. Like in order to do what he needs to do in the story, like be a protagonist. And also that thought that like people won't actually like him if they knew the real him. Like especially like he does that a lot with Black Rose. Like he has a lot of thoughts in the web novel that come across like he's a bit annoyed by Black Rose, but he still acts very nice to Black Rose. There's one scene that like sticks out to me is Black Rose like kind of trauma dumps on him and yells at him about stuff because of Kazu. And it kind of falls on deaf ears for him because he also lost someone, but it kind of pissed him off a bit in the web novel. But he just kind of internalized it and was just a bit mean to her. It was interesting. Yeah. I feel like this kind of Kite, I hope that is what, it seems like that is what they're going for with Kite, and that'll be very interesting. I feel like some people might say that that's out of character for Kite, but I think that's always kind of been a thing with Kite. Like, even in IMOQ, he can have some very underhanded and mean emails if you do them. But, and he also is very much like a person that teases. I think about Kite a lot. I analyze his shit so much. Like, I write novels day after day about, like, how much of an interesting character Kite is. Because he wants to be seen as a good guy. He wants to come across to others as a good guy, but he doesn't think of himself as a good guy. Like, and I think that's so appealing. I think that's so appealing about him. Like, I've had a lot of people be like, I don't get why you like Kite. I like Haseo. Haseo's cool. And I'm like, I like Haseo. But Kite is just such an interesting character. He just really feels like a, I don't know. I just I just I just love him so much, you know? Like, he's a character that has meant a lot to me since I was 9. Like, I have such a personal connection with Kite. He is a comfort character for me, and this is a direction that I really like for him. It's very interesting, and I want to see what happens, especially if they're going with that. It seems like they're doing some Persona kind of thing, switching between real life and online with this, and it's so cool. I love how excited you are about this. I'm so, holy shit. I've been crying so much. I'm so happy. Yeah, characters similar to Kite and Balmung appear. I can't say much about the characters or the worldview yet. All I can say is that it's not a continuation of the previous series. The teaser PV that was released in an image video made by Kamikaze Doga and is a real-time video of the game. Yeah, so this kind of comes across as like they don't want to confirm that it's Kite, Black Rose, and Balmung, but they're kind of saying like, you know, it's kind of like a reboot. That's kind of the vibes I'm getting from this. Alternate retelling of IMOQ. No release date, that's fine. Take your time. Sorry, I'm reading all of this. Character designs. I want this book. Is this a book? Or is this on the website? Weekly Famitsu. Damn it, I want Weekly Famitsu so bad. I want to see it. Ooh. Oh my goodness.
Achishiwa Famitsu.
I want to watch the trailer again.
Go for it. Put it on loop.
Yeah, go for it.
So fucking happy. Never kill yourself. Your favorite game series could get a revival. Holy shit. I'm doing an AI Buster 2 reading stream tomorrow. I need to talk more about Dot Hack. This makes me so happy. And Aura is interesting to me. Like, she's evil in this. She's a bad bitch. I love Aura. This is so interesting to me.
I was about to be like, there's no sound, obviously, because I've muted the stream because I'm in call.
Yeah, this looks like... It looks like he got attacked by something that caused the error, and then Aura came to help him because she's behind him, and it looks like he's flinching back from something else, which is Skaith. Like, they already showed Skaith's wand, so... Can't believe Kite got help from ChatGPT. And yeah, why is he data draining Kite and Black Rose? Is he not friends with them in this universe? It's so fucking interesting. It's called Project Dusk. Now, RGPT is kind of a baddie. Thank you for the hydrate, Riza. This is called Project Dusk, and Dusk is such like a relevant thing in the series. It's not quite as relevant as Twilight is. Like, Twilight is the overwhelming, like, word that they use in .hack, but dusk is another thing. Like it's darkest before the dawn. The world is at dusk. It really gives that vibe. Like, they are going for, like, it is dark. It is darker. It is not just twilight, it is dusk. Yeah, I'll probably end soon. I think I got most of my thoughts out about this.
Do we know what the text under the world is at dusk is?
That seems to be... I wonder if that is what it says here.
Is it like Welsh or something?
I think it's German, because
It doesn't
it's
look like
probably
German.
Emma Whelan. Let me see. Let me put in detect language and see.
Like chess.
Holy shit, Umineko.
Great game of chess.
Pianhar. Oh, Irish. I think Emma Whelan is part Irish, isn't she?
Yeah, I thought it was either Welsh or Irish.
Yeah,
I
feel
doubt
like
it's about chess. It's from...
is that Wiliok?
Yeah.
Olk. Bethiok.
Game of Thrones!
I wonder.
Can't believe it.
Great Game of Thrones, painful beginning, silence key, universal melancholy, beastly evil. Like it feels dark. Whatever it is. Let me just to satisfy that thought in me. Okay, yeah, no. It's not that. It's probably probably Irish. So where you can like, because it's got like the little.
Yeah, it's
I
got
couldn't
like accents and stuff.
type in the accents. So I know this is probably not very accurate, but
Oh no, they're planning to have a disappointing
no.
ending. Oh no.
Project Dust,
It
because
was
the
all
ghost
a
turned out of
dream.
depression into dust. Holy shit. I wonder if we'll get shit like seeing Tsukasa in like the real world or stuff, like investigating like the coma victims, and I don't know. There's so much they could do with like a real world setting. Like I've fantasized about shit like this. I fantasized about there being a game where you swap between the real world and the online world with .hack for so long, like thinking about running around investigating things, seeing your online friends and not even realizing that they're your online friends, and like
Oh, yeah,
seeing
I'm
the
totally
dark
fantasized
side
about
of CyberConnect 2. The dungeon from the start of the game. I think the field in the first game was like stereotypical field, so they probably are fighting at bursting past over Aqua Field. I wonder if Bombung's fighting her because of Orca being like data drained or something?
They could also just be fighting because they wanted fighting in the train.
Yeah. I do
Because it
wonder why
is
Kite
a
data
cheat.
drains them at the end though.
Yeah.
And it does feel like he's getting taken over. They're probably gonna do a bit more with the infection.
Yeah, he does look a
gauge.
bit berserk.
Yeah. They're probably gonna do a bit with the infection gauge with the data drain. They're probably gonna do a new system with it.
I hope so. That's something I was
Yeah,
not a big
that's
fan of in the original.
I really hope we don't have to do the fucking grinding for virus scores again.
Or at least change how that works.
Yeah. God.
Make it so enemies drop weapons and virus scores.
This is so good. I'm so fucking happy. I'm so fucking happy.
There's no better time than now to launch up PCSX2 and legally acquire a copy of .hack IMOQ.
Yeah, if anyone here has disposable income, throw some money at CC2. They definitely need it. They've been going through some shit. I really hope a lot of people check out this project. I really hope that this doesn't fly under people's radar. Like, I'm gonna be loud about it. I'm gonna be telling people play it. Like, I want .hack to succeed. I want them to do more with this series. Ugh. I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
I'm happy for you. I'm happy.
I feel like I'm a kid again. Like,
Yippee, Christmas.
like, just want to talk to like middle school me. Like after like GU got done and there was like a little bit of like a, and be like they're gonna make another .hack. Just keep waiting. Just keep waiting. I'm so fucking happy.
You're gonna have to wait like 20 years, but they'll do it.
Yeah, they'll do it. They'll do it. Just be patient. Just be patient, bro. Like you're gonna have to learn to be patient, Elio. You like Devil Survivor. You have to learn how to be patient, baby me. You're gonna get into some stuff that's niche as hell. You just gotta deal with it, okay? Let them cook, man. And then I'm gonna like, yeah, like also wait for just oh my god. Okay, I am gonna end here. I feel like I've been yapping. It's been over an hour since the trailer dropped. I've been yapping for an hour about this.
No, this is exactly what you should be doing. This is your big thing.
Yeah,
And everyone's happy for you.
it's my special
And everyone's
game.
happy. It's your special game.
It's my special game.
And you'll buy 10 copies on the first day.
I wish. If I had the money, I would buy so many copies
People will
of
buy
this
you
game.
10 copies on the first day.
Please, buy me 10 copies of this game. I want them. I want 10 copies of this game. Oh my goodness. But yeah. Yeah, please support the development of .hack Z.E.R.O. I will be the biggest fucking shill for this game. Anyway.
While you're at it, support Elio Lappy.
I'm happy so long that
Exclamation mark donate.
I'm happy so long that .hack is being made. I'm so fucking happy.
Yeah, that's why I got a shill for you.
I keep saying I'm gonna stop at the not. I'm gonna stop here for real. I love you, chat. See you later. Thank you for putting up with me being excited
No one's putting up with
and
you.
autistic. And yeah. I'm not gonna be shutting up about this for a while. So, be prepared for that. And have a good night, everyone. Good night.